Baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading out for the Cubs, center fielder number 9, Javier Baez.
And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Batting second,
standing in, Jason Hayward. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch. Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
3-0 now. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Batting third,
digging in, Chris Bryant. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mancini is after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Batting fourth.
So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Here's Ben Zobrist now on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
I love the competitiveness. He gives up 2 straight singles, and then he gets 2 outs. He's got a chance to get out of this inning without giving up anything.
And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. So here's Matt Kemp now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Buxton going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's Addison Russell. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And that misses, ball 1.
Man, he's really struggling. He's laboring out there already. He's already given up a bunch of runs. Now, I know you have to go ahead. You don't want to get in that bullpen too early, but I'm just curious, how long can the leash possibly be?
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
To 2-2 now. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Schoop ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Trey Turner.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit. But man, way to hold up.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Settling in now, Trey Mancini. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Lester ready, the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Into the box, Alex Avila. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Hitter, Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Molina is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 2nd.
Center fielder number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses. Ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Caleb Joseph. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Caleb Joseph.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Chris Davis now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Nope.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one, get himself back in the rhythm and throw strike.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
And this is into the alley here. Should be extra bases even for Molina. In to score, the runner from second, Davis. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will score as well. And with it, the lead's cut in half now to 4-2. Now at the plate, Scooter Jeanette. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Baez has a read on it. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Byron Buxton now. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Shot fouled over towards the coaching bench. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Byron Buxton becomes out number 2 this inning. Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a ball rolls softly to second. There to play it is Zobrist. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Jason Hayward.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple of runs right there they put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Turner looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Ben Zobrist. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Trey Turner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Trey Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit to first. Rizzo was there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Trey Mancini. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Schoop. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must. The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though. You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
A step on the bag for one. The tag, and he is out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Kemp. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kemp.
Rounded down the third baseline. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Addison Russell.
Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Digging in, Alex Avila comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Alex Avila
from the stretch. Oh, a good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Javier Baez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Javier Baez.
From the stretch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the flag court and gone. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Caleb Joseph. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He singled and scored in his first appearance.
Davis.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Lester ready. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hayward is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Stepping up now, Scooter Gennett. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-1.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here's Byron Buxton now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Wade Miley is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Wade Miley.
Ground ball left side. There is Crawford. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. That's lifted the other way out to left. Buxton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Left side. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. Striding in, Matt Kemp. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The Orioles, the shortstop, Brandon.
First pitch
Crawford.
on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Trey Mancini. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Lester's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Bryant is there, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Addison Russell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here it comes. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. Ready once again, Alex Avila. Comes
Alex
into this at bat
Avila.
0 for 1 in the ball game. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Ready
The
for another
catcher,
chance.
number 40.
Wilson Contreras.
Wilson
It's been an
Contreras.
0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Now the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope.
Leading off for the
He'll
Orioles,
have the opportunity
the
to
second
kick
baseman,
things off
number
as we
6,
begin the home 6th.
Jonathan Scope.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in to try it again, Caleb Joseph.
Now batting,
He singled his
the
last time up.
designated hitter, Caleb Joseph.
Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Digging in and looking for more,
First baseman,
Chris
number
Davis.
19.
Couple of singles
Chris.
to his credit thus
Davis.
far. In there for strike 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Yadier Molina waits on deck. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another
Now
shot.
batting,
Yadier Molina.
catcher,
1 in, 1 out,
Yadier
and 1
Molina.
on here in the inning. He's set and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in once
Up next
again,
for the Orioles,
Scooter Gennett. He's
third
1 for
baseman.
2 in the ball game.
Scooter Gennett.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay home. And he's safe. So striding in, Byron
The left
Buxton
fielder, number
trying to keep
25,
things going now with a runner at
Byron
first following the RBI single.
Your
Pedro
attention,
Strop
please.
takes over here
Now
with a
pitching
runner
for
at
the
first
Cubs,
and 2 gone in the
Number
inning.
46, Pedro Strop.
He's set. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Javier Baez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked complete.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One-oh count. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Turner's on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Davis is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Rizzo.
And that misses for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Center fielder,
digging in,
9.
Trey Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Ray Mancini.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 2 for 3 thus
Leading
far.
out for the Cubs, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scope has it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Addison Russell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Russell.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting. Designated
Digging
hitter,
in, Alex Avila. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Pitch on its way to Avila. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A little roller toward the hole. Reined in. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jonathan Scope. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Jordan Walden is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 52, Jordan Walden.
And he takes ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Bryant into shallow left. 1 out. Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right fine.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you throw.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
First baseman, number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Davis is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Center fielder
Down to the plate, Javier Baez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Now batting, Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Buxton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Into the box, Chris Bryant. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Chris Bryant.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Matt, I'm looking down at the bullpen. There's nobody getting up. This is his game right here. I know he's in big trouble, but he's going to have to suck it up and go get him.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Carl Edwards Jr., a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Chicago, number 6. Carl Edwards Jr.
Seth Smith will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And here's a called strike
0-1
at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Outside, 2-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Smith around first, heading for second now. Throw into second, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Striding into the box, Scooter Gennett. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Gennett.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And that's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Wade Davis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that just misses inside. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. hit sharply toward the right side. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in the slip fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-0. Called strike over the outside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt, and he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
Well-timed run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Center fielder number 9.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. To the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting. Right
Settling
fielder,
in now, Trey Mancini. Comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Scott Schebler will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Kemp is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under the lights.
For Baltimore, center fielder Trey Turner.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
In the second spot
in now,
tonight,
Scooter Gennett. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Swing and a liner. Foul. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch. Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Smoke toward third. Seager has it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder Gerard Dyson.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 on its way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. The average for him entering play here's in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Robbie Cano now. And at first for him following the 1-out single.
Robinson Cano.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. First and second now. 1 man out. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Yonder Alonso. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Yonder Alonso.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline. Davis has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hitter, Scott Schebler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Gamble is under it. 1 down. Here's Chris Davis now. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Brandon Crawford will be next. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or 2 in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. No score here as we play inning number 2. Down the first baseline, Alonso is there. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Mitch Hannigan. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Digging in, Kyle Seager. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Gene Segura. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Here now it's Mike Zunino. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Mike Zunino.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
3-0 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground to third. 1 there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Leonis Martin. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Leonis
First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the catcher,
Batting eighth.
Yadier Molina.
Catcher.
He's hitting in the 270s on the
Molina.
season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting ninth. The left
Here's
fielder,
Byron
number
Buxton
25.
now. The average on the
Byron
year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. Now starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson.
Leading
0 for
off with
1
a
here in
Mariner.
the early going.
Center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Scope is there. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Now
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
fielder,
Ben Gamble.
Ben
He singled his
Gamble.
last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
the batter.
So bases
second
are
baseman.
empty here with 2 gone.
Robinson
And set to
Cano.
stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey
Leading
Turner.
off for the
0
Orioles.
for 1 for him here
Center
in this
fielder,
one.
number 9, Trey Turner.
First offering on its way. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Ready for another chance.
The batter,
Scooter Gennett
third
comes
baseman,
into this at bat 0 for
Scooter
1 in the ball game.
Gennett.
Now a throw over to first. He's set, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. 2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taken.
Ouch, that one hit him. Striding in once again, Jonathan
The second
Scope.
baseman, number
He's
6,
0 for 1 thus
Jonathan
far.
Scope.
Lined hard towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Up next for the Orioles,
Striding in,
The
Scott
designated
Schebler.
hitter,
Flied out in his
Scott
first at-bat,
Schebler.
so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1 and 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away
the
now.
first baseman, number 19.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy. Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and you know what? Right there, you know he's looking fastball. Runner at second. He wants to drive something in, really anxious. You took his aggressiveness and used it against him. 2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll look to get something going here in
Leading
this
off the Mariners'
scoreless ball
fourth
game.
inning, designated hitter. Number
Into the
23.
windup and the pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Here it comes, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in. That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Davis will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
First baseman.
Stepping up now, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in now,
right
Mitch
fielder.
Hannigan.
Mitch Hannigan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Turner's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Hannigan waits on it. 1 down. Here's
right
Leonis
fielder,
Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Martin.
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So striding in, Yadier Molina comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 50th pitch of the game on its way. This one's down to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in once again, Gerard Dyson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For Baltimore, the left fielder number 25, Byron
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a
The
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Segura to his left. He's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the
Center
sixth.
fielder number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Trey Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Out to short for Segura. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again. Scooter Gennett comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Ready for another chance. Jonathan Schoop. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder Ben Gamble.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Robinson Cano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now or will he continue to stay away?
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall from the same location over and over and over.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yonder Alonso is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mitch Hannigan. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And there's ball 2 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Line towards center field, and he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Donnie Hart takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Donnie Hart.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker's low but called for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Gene Segura standing in. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove. Alonso is on his way home. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Miguel Castro trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Miguel Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martin on the move. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this relief.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, Scott Schebler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here comes the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And a little self-preservation down at first as he... Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
And now a pitch on the way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Buxton will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Ben Gamble. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Lifted into center field. Turner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Robinson Cano is 2 for 3 thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Buxton going back on it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Now in the box, Yonder Alonso. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Lifted in the air to center field. Turner moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now, Leonis Martin. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Leonis Martin.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hit on the ground to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Under it is Alonso, 2 away now. Here's Byron Buxton now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, Mitch Hennigan. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Mitch Hennigan.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Striding in, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Britton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Turner has it in his tracks. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Gene Segura.
First offering on its way. Little dribbler down the line. But it gets foul. The 0-1 on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Britton's ready. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Hit in the air to left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Now batting, Scooter Gennett. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble is there. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Stowe. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Just a tick behind for a strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now who's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing.